purple one? Touch it!
Tipu and Harem were amazed at what you could find in the rock pools.
It thinks you're food. Don't worry, you're too big.
I heard there's a hermit crab out there the size of a baseball. I'm gonna name him Crunchy.
I'm coming! The rocks do look kind of slippery, though.
Yeah, it's a rock pool. Did you expect the rocks to be dry?
Well, no, I'm just figuring out where to step.
Quit stalling, Finch.
I'm okay. Everything's fine. This is fine.
Guys, look!
Oh no, little dude's stuck.
Tide's going out. That pool's gonna be gone in like 20 minutes, maybe less.
It doesn't understand what's happening. It just knows something's wrong, and it can't fix it. I know exactly how that feels.
We gotta move it to the ocean. But it's not going to be easy.
I'll grab him. He's so fast and slippery. He's like a tiny wet noodle with trust issues.
You can't just grab a fish, Cruz. You'll hurt it. We scoop, we carry, we release. Gentle.
Tipu and Harem tried their best, but the fish didn't want to cooperate.
Finch, do you want to try?
I can't. I'll fall. I'll slip and fall, and probably take the fish with me.
You might.
That's not a pep talk.
It's the truth. You might slip. But that fish needs help.
Back in Ohio, I always knew what to do. The fields made sense. The animals made sense. Here, nothing makes sense. The rocks are slippery, and the water has stuff living in it. And everyone just belongs, except me.
Finch, that fish doesn't belong in that pool either. But it's still trying.
Okay.
You're doing it! Keep going!
Hi, little guy. I get it. I really do. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm gonna help you get home. Come on. You want the big pool. Trust me. It's got way more room. Probably snacks. Fish snacks. Whatever those are. Got 'em!
Now run, but carefully. Carefully run.
Okay, little guy. This is your stop.
You did it.
Finch is a hero. Someone get this man a taco.
I did it! I actually did it.
Was it so scary? The rocks?
Terrifying.
But?
But the fish needed me. And I guess when something needs you, scary doesn't matter as much.
That's the most surfer thing you've ever said.
Group hug on the slippery rocks.
Cruz, no!
It's done, Solana said, smiling with pride in her eyes. The Grom kids stepped back to admire the tent they had just built. They were going to camp out on the beach for the whole night. Where's Bailey? Cruz asked. She should be here by now. Bailey was at home packing her bag. She packed pajamas, a flashlight, and s'mores supplies. Bailey looked over at her stuffed bear sitting on his bed. Don't look at me like that, Mr. Stuffy. You know I can't bring you with me. Everyone will make fun of me for still sleeping with a stuffy. Bailey zipped up her bag and headed to the door, but at the last minute, she ran back to get Mr. Stuffy. You'll just have to stay hidden in my bag, Bailey said. Bailey arrived at the campsite. You're here, Solana said excitedly. This is going to be the best camp out ever. Do you kids need anything? Solana's mom, Marta, said. I brought you guys some more pillows for the tent. Mom! So this is a Grom night only. We are big kids. We don't need your help. Marta smiled, setting down the pillows. All right. Well, if you need anything, I'll be in the house. Now it's time to tell ghost stories, Solana said with an evil grin, wiggling her fingers in front of her face. Ghost stories? That made Bailey nervous. What if she got scared and needed Mr. Stuffy? She didn't want her friends to know she'd brought her stuffed bear. There once was a girl who was camping on the beach, just like this beach, Solana said in a scary voice, holding a flashlight up to her face. At night when she was asleep in her tent, she heard, A noise, Solana said spookily. When she opened the tent, she saw a ghost covered in seaweed. Bailey's heart pounded. Solana's story was so spooky. She really wanted to hug Mr. Stuffy but was too embarrassed to pull him out. The ghost stole all of her s'mores and then Solana paused dramatically, letting each word build the tension. The ghost said the most horrible thing. It said, "Who wants marshmallows?" Marta sang out happily, appearing at the entrance of the tent. "Mom," Solana said outraged, "you ruined my ghost story!" "Sorry, I just wanted to make sure you kids had everything you needed," Marta said. "Go back inside, Mom," Solana said. So, Marta turned back and began to walk back up to the house. "Wait," Cruz said, "leave the marshmallows." As the night got darker, the Grom kids snuggled into their sleeping bags. Bailey tried to close her eyes to sleep, but she couldn't stop thinking about the seaweed ghost. Suddenly, a rustling was heard outside the tent. Finch sat up and whispered, "Did you hear that?" he said in a small, scared voice. Cruz looked to Finch and nodded. There was something outside the tent. "What if it's the ghost from Solana's story?" Bailey whispered, filled with fear. "Or what if it's a monster, or a one-eyed giant, or an evil unicorn?" Cruz said with wide eyes. "An evil unicorn?" Bailey said, confused. "Maybe we should call your mom, Solana," Finch said fearfully. "She'll be able to help us." "We don't need my mom. It's probably just the wind. Go back to sleep," Solana said, getting back in her sleeping bag, trying to look brave. Everyone tried to fall back asleep, but then they heard the noise again. "It's the ghost from Solana's story. What are we gonna do?" squeaked a terrified Cruz, clutching his marshmallows tight. "You're all being scaredy cats," Solana said, crossing her arm. "We have to do something," Bailey said desperately, looking around the tent for supplies. "Let's build a slingshot," Finch said. "That way we can make the monster go away." Solana smiled. "Now you're talking, Cruz. Let's get to work." The Grom kids gathered supplies they had in the tent. They tied 2 hair ties to a sock to make a slingshot. "Now all we need is ammo," Solana said, eyeing Cruz. "Not my marshmallows," Cruz said with a frown. Solana loaded a marshmallow into the slingshot and aimed it at the opening of the tent. Solana pulled with all her might, and then with a snap of the slingshot, the marshmallow flew through the tent opening. Suddenly, the kids heard a sound. Yummy marshmallow! Their monster was nothing more than Marta coming to check on them. Solana threw open the tent. "Mom, you scared us. We thought you were a ghost." Marta giggled. "I'm sorry to scare you. I didn't mean to. I was just bringing Solana her stuffed bunny. I noticed you left it in your room, and I thought you might want it." Solana's cheeks turned bright pink. "Mom, what are you talking about? I don't sleep with a stuffed bunny." "Oh, okay. I just thought you might want her," Marta said, turning to go back inside. Bailey watched as Marta walked away. Maybe having a stuffed friend wasn't such a bad thing after all. "Wait!" Bailey shouted. Bailey raced over to her bag and pulled out her bear. "This is Mr. Stuffy. I wanted to bring him because I get scared at night sometimes, and he helps me feel brave." Solana's eyes widened, and she smiled. "My Stuffy's name is Ruthie the Rabbit." "Mom, come back!" Solana shouted. "I want Ruthie." Marta returned with a smile. "Are you sure? I was just going to eat some ice cream with Ruthie, but if you want her to camp with you, I guess that's okay too." "I think Mr. Stuffy and Ruthie should spend the night with us," Solana said, hugging her little bunny friend. "Well, if they're joining our camp out, then I think Finny should join too," Cruz said, pulling a stuffed shark out of his bag. "And don't forget about Mooney," Finch said, smiling. Bailey smiled, hugging Mr. Stuffy, happy that their beach camp out now included 4 special stuffed friends to keep the seaweed ghosts away.